Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm just I'm just really bored right now, so I decided I'll just shoot a quick live stream, but just a chatting stream. I don't know, I just feel like talking, and you guys can watch me kind of just fidget around with this stuff I have on my workbench here. Super Mario Land, yep. See, Super Mario Land. Yes, this is an unmodded Game Boy, so it doesn't have a backlight in it, and I didn't bother turning on my phone's light because the glare on it would be horrible. So um, I apologize, you guys can't see it too well, but if you guys just want to chat, ask any questions, or talk about something, shoot away, and you can hear me talk my thoughts and whatnot. It's just like I said, just chatting stream because I'm kind of bored right now, anyways. God, the response on this. This is the Game Boy Color that was a hand-me-down from my dad. And this thing's seen a lot. It's the second Game Boy Color I've had. Hey Fiona Lever, how's it going? Batteries are fine. I just changed them out like a few days ago. But I don't know, I think the B button just doesn't hold too well. I was wondering if I can join your next Gardaphone stream, because every time I see streams I miss them but watch. I'll think about it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know when exactly I plan to do another Gardaphone stream, but hopefully soon. Again, I'm not really sure because I'm kind of wanting to wind down for the holidays coming. Alright, let's see. How's your family doing? Hope you're all well. We're doing okay. You know, I'll just put on Mario 64 DS and we'll gamble with Luigi. How about that? Yes, I know you can just hit the rec room sign and then go it that way, but I like doing it this way. Let's all gamble with Luigi. I was watching Napoleon Dynamite's video with Nicholas invading North Valley Shoreline. Yeah, I want to make that very clear to everybody that I had absolutely no part in that. Napoleon Dynamite made that all under his own will. Like, he never told me about it. Honestly, I wish he did. But I just want to make that clear to everybody. I had absolutely no part in the development of that. Napoleon Dynamite made that all in his own will. Alright, we're going to gamble with Luigi on picture poker. Okay, right off the bat, you gave me a terrible hand. Okay, it's 2-pair. Oh, come on. That's cheap. He had a 3 of a kind out of 2-pair. Okay, that's a 2-pair. Maybe let's see if we make that a full house. Nope. Oh, yeah, sweet. Had a star kicker. I have a question for you. For my 24th birthday, I'm trying to see what Simplex fire alarm I want for display. I'm thinking of a 4903, but I'm unsure. Simplex 4903. Those things, yeah. I say get one because they're great devices. Some of my personal fire alarm devices. Okay, 2-pair again. Let's see if we can make that a full house. Nope. Yes. What 4903s are these? The ones that I've shown, those are 4903 9170 speaker strobes. I have 5 of those. That's a pair. I'm gonna hit those 2. Yes. Dang! Man, I have 3 of a kind. Would you recommend a mechanical version of 4903? Actually, let me grab mine here. Let me pause that. Let me grab mine here and give you a rundown of it. Oops. Here it is. This is the mechanical 4903 right here. As you can see, great device. I like it a lot. I recommend it if you want to if you can find one. They're the most common 4903s, so you'll probably find one on like eBay for like $30 if you're lucky. I got that one from a friend, so. All right, I didn't see the chat. What did it say? Oh, whatever. But yeah. Continue. And he gave me another terrible hand. Pro tip: when you got a terrible hand like this, keep the highest cards you have. This case being Luigi and Mario. The highest you can get is a star. Okay, that's not good. Well, I still won somehow. Is that it? I also have 2 electric 4-3s, or electric horn 4-3s. That's a 2 pair. Let's see if we can make that a full house. Nope. Oh, you cheater. I'm just kidding. I love Luigi. I wouldn't diss him like that. It's a pair. If you have a pair of stars, keep those, because, again, the star is the highest you can get. The red one looks like a 4-3 9405. Well, the 9405 is the Smart Sync version. That's a 9219, so the 9219 is free run. Great, more junk. Always get rid of the... If you have a cloud card, always get rid of that. That's the lowest tier card. Sweet. Yes! Depending on how much you bet too, you'll get double that. So like you bet 5, you win a pair, then you get 10. It multiplies by this amount right here. That's right next to Luigi. Alright, hit. Ah, junk. Crap. Billy X Vivian. I will be making that cannon soon. You know, I did have some old fire alarms I have on my servers on Discord. I may need your help on identifying. Okay, well, you can send them to me on Discord, and I'll give you a hand. Damn. Would you do a casting call in the upcoming North Valley Shortline for your new characters? Yeah, I do casting calls more on my server now, but if I have a casting call and I feel like putting in someone else other than someone on the server, then expect a post. At the moment, though, I really don't have anyone to cast, except for Neil. Like, I need someone to cast for Neil. If you don't know, Neil is a CB&Q GP7, number 223. He actually cameoed in episode 3. I don't know if anyone noticed, but Neil cameoed in episode 3, part 1. Yes, 3 of a kind. I swear, if you have a 5 of a kind, I'm gonna... Okay, good. $20. Let's play a different game. We'll come back to this later. Let's here, keep on gambling with Luigi. Let's do some roulette. Okay, let's bet on... I'll put 2 of one of each here, and I'll bet on Black Star, Red Mushroom. I'll send it to you. Okay, I'll check it out later. Actually, I'll check it out on my computer here in a second. Black Mushroom. Well, it's still can't technically win because I bet on just a black. This takes me back to the early 2000s when this was popular. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, this game, Super Mario 64 DS, came out 2004, so this game's actually as old as me. 21 years old. That's crazy. You know, I mean, the game itself, Mario 64 DS, 21 years old. Like, I never thought I would see it a day to see this game I grew up with being as old as me, but let's take a break. Actually, here, I'm going to check what Brian sent me and see if I can identify them. The pictures aren't loading. That's great. Give me just a second here. I'm just checking. Okay, one of those is a Spectrum Classic. That's a 4100 or 4020. That's a TrueAlert speaker strobe and a 4903 of some kind. So that's what I can see. What you sent me, Brian. Let's do this one. There's a reason why I still call the DS the greatest handheld console ever made. Especially the 3DS. I love the 3DS. Crap. Come on, go, 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 go. Yes! Just in time. Now let's do this one. It's like a pinball thing. You have to you see if you can get balls in each one of these numbers. If anyone commented while I was looking on my computer, I can't see what you're commenting because I'm streaming on my phone this time, so. See if I can get to that 6 so I can get both these rows. Are you still having me voice Ash in North Valley? Yes, once I introduce Ash. Which, honestly, I don't know when to introduce him, but I still plan for him, though. I really need to get back on track with North Valley. I mean, I tried getting episode 3 out before I left to meet Damon and Joe and the other guys from Michigan. They came to Carolinas, and I hung out with them. That was a really good time. And I decided to get out episode 3 part 1 before I left, because why not? Also, I was getting sick of having a 2-year hiatus from episode 2. Now I plan to at least put out at least probably 4 mini-sode / shenanigans episodes, because I'm trying to get myself the ball rolling before I get to work on episode 2 or episode 3 part 2, because that one's gonna be really complicated. Lame. Crap. Crap. Is Mr. Maguire a real person if he's inspired by Tobey Maguire? No, he was Adam Maguire. I came up with him by random because Maguire was a common last name from the pioneers in Kentucky. See, in that region of Kentucky, you had a lot of people shared last names, and even today when you go there, a lot of families there have the same last name, being Atkins, Coleman, Robinson, Maguire. So I chose Maguire because why not? And chronologically it makes sense. Yeah. It's getting hot in here. I'm gonna turn off my heater. And now I'm gonna do that. That was a bad shot. Imagine bowling like this, you know, just big patch of ice and you just have Koopa shells as pins, and instead you have to slap green shells everywhere just to, and it just matters how many shells you hit. Honestly, that would be pretty fun if like it was real. Why do you have fire alarms? Because fire alarms is one of my major hobbies. I've been into fire alarms since I was in first grade. The ones that I keep here on my table are some of my personal favorites I have. Not my prized possession, or a couple of these are my prized possession, but yeah. Favorite Christmas song by an artist? Probably either Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney, Happy Christmas War is Over by John Lennon, or whatever. Hey Avery, how's it going? I'm just streaming out of boredom. Just wanting to chat. I'm not really a fan of fire alarms because of sensory problems. Yeah, I was the exact same way when I was in kindergarten. Like I used to be terrified of the things, but then one day in first grade, a fire alarm pull station like this one right here got removed from my school, and they gave it to me, and that started my hobby in them. I'm not sure why, it just did, and now it's one of my major hobbies. Alongside with trains and retro gaming and card playing and whatever else. All right. My school had an old alarm with a chevron pull station. Oh, that's cool. I do have some interesting collector pieces railroad wise as well, if anybody wants to see those in a minute. How'd you get into trains? Was it a particular book or like the little engine I could? Thomas the Tank Engine. That's the only answer. Not gonna lie, but they're the worst sounded horns ever. What horns? I've never been interested in fire alarms. That's okay. It's just you know, some habits can really bring you into something, especially if you're special needs like I am, or the kind of autism I have. Not shaming myself for it. I'm proud of it. My elementary school had old fire alarm system that connects to a bell system. So was it a pull rod or was it just bells? As my 3DS, or one of my 3DSs. It's the original XL. It's blue, for anyone interested. And this one's unmodded, like nothing about it's modified. Yeah, I thought the 3D effect looks goofy on the camera. Here, I'm gonna close that for now, and we'll come back to this later. It's basically a school bell, but the mechanical horn was set on continuous. Oh, that's fun. Let's see. I'll show y'all this right here, if I can get it out without damaging it more than I already have. Why is it doing it? There. Here, I'll show y'all this right here. Let me position my camera right here. Been interested in tornado sirens since second grade. Oh, that's cool. Does the North Valley episodes teach valuable life lessons? I don't consider them as such. I just mainly do them for fun. And there is morals in them, but they're not like valuable life lessons like what Thomas does. But anyways, as for railroad artifacts, I have this right here. This is a original 1980s Chessie telephone directory. This literally has phone numbers from every single major like superintendent and yardmaster and yards from the Chessie system when the Chessie was still operating. This thing's really cool. You can see they're dated September 1984. You can see you have hey Indo Rail, how's it going? Long time no chat. So you have Akron, I guess it means Akron, Ohio, and Charleston, West Virginia, Clifton Forge, West Virginia, or Clifton Forge, Virginia, I forgot. St. Louis, Elkins, West Virginia, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Hamilton, Ohio, Indianapolis, Jacksonville Seaboard, Lima, Ohio, and their calling codes, because like this is back in the time when trains would actually call to yards manually, or like crews would stop their train, call. April 2nd, 1984, Chessie System Railroads. Clifton Forge, Virginia, yeah, thank you. It's infuriating with the trucking company won't let the respond. Yeah, oh yeah. That's kind of dumb. This thing's really neat. It's all original. Nothing changed about it. I'm glad to have it. It's, like I said, it's from the 80s and it hasn't seen better days, but it's a Chessie System binder, so I can't complain. And I also have, grab it here. I also have this. This is a Chesapeake and Ohio timetable book, or an agreement between the C&O Railway Company book from the 1980s. Would you railfan Thurman, West Virginia, if I had a chance to? Have you heard of K5CALS? Isn't that Australian exclusive horn? Got to see it on Grand Elk Locomotive. That's cool. It is a booklet that's like about the agreement between something that C&O did from the 80s. This thing's pretty cool. Reprinted as revised July 1st, 1982. Canada passenger train horn. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about now. They have some confusing models. What other interesting junk do I have to show? Most rail fans hate it, but I liked it because it sounds cool. Oh yeah. I was told that 1080 has a K5LA. I think it does. Would you add a character and enter yourself just like what you did? Honestly, no, because reasons. I don't want to have a self-insert character because I feel like that's egotistical and kind of defeats, I don't know. I just don't like the idea of having self-inserts anymore. Or at least self-insert of myself in my own series. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something I don't want to do. At least not for my series. That would be cringe to me, in my opinion. Let's see, what other stuff do I have to show in here? Oh, you don't have to, like, it's put it to your series rules, yeah. At this point, I was kind of losing interest in having my own character because it may conflict with reality. Well, it's not just that, it's just multiple factors kind of just I don't want to have a self-insert. Here's something cool. I think some people might like to see. This is a Southern, see, SR, Southern Railroad. I come to see on over that. Hey, Pacific Coastline Rail fan, how's it going? Yeah, this is an original Southern classification flag that were used on like cabooses. It's very thin cloth, and like they would just hang this on the back of a caboose to denote train with following session. That's what green stood for. If for those who don't know, like locomotives have classification lights, they can be changed from green to white to red, and green stood for train with following session. Seaboard Airline used flags though, But Southern used lights on the locomotives, but flags on the caboose, which is kind of strange, but kind of cool. This is an original flag from a caboose. I thought green meant go. In a literal sense, yeah, but it's because train with following session literally means as it says. It means the train's following a specific route. If it was white, that means the train's an extra. If it's red, that means train stopped. Alright, let's see what other stuff do I have in here. Well, I have this chassis aluminum chassis sign, which is kind of cool. I might hang this up somewhere. Go Power Rangers. Forgot power. What's your opinion on some brain rot meme? That's a number. You mean 6'7"? I don't know. It's just confusing. Don't know why kids think it's funny, but whatever. They're kids, so I'll let them be kids. What other stuff do I have showing here? Oh, yeah. Just a second. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm into playing cards, and I have this deck of cards that I got from at Horseshoe Curve. I don't do that on videos, but if I were to do this, age verified thing would flag me. To be fair, yeah, but I don't pay attention to that. But yeah, I have those Horseshoe Curve playing cards, and I got these not long ago actually at Natural Tunnel State Park. The Fallen Flag Road deck of cards. As you can see, there's CNW, Baltimore, Ohio, Bessemer and Lake Erie, Southern, Amtrak, I don't know why it's on there, Bangor and Aroostook, which is kind of surprising, Illinois Central, Nickel Plate Road, CB&Q, New York Central, Rock Island, Penn Central, Conrail, Cotton Belt, or the St. Louis Southwestern, Delaware Hudson, Northwestern Pacific, Pennsylvania, Northern Pacific, Southern Pacific, Chessie, Santa Fe, and Union Pacific. I thought that was kind of cool. It's kind of funny seeing Penn Central and Bangor and Aroostook on here together, because Bangor and Aroostook going out of service. Penn Central is the entire reason why Bangor and Aroostook went out of service, pretty much. But pretty neat deck of cards. Why isn't there any Seaboard on there? Real? Actually, yeah, I am kind of surprised I didn't put Seaboard on here. Yeah, like I said, this is a deck of cards that I got from Horseshoe Curve when I was at Altoona back in 2022. As you can see, the Horseshoe Curve itself on there. Penn Central killed the Bangor and Aroostook, yeah. Because if y'all don't know that story, that Penn Central was really incompetent, and they screwed over to Bangor and Aroostook's potato delivery service, and that ruined their reputation, and that caused them to go out of service. Never heard of the Bangor and Aroostook. They're a railroad that was based up in the northwest, or northeast, I mean, and Penn Central was majorly screwed them over. I have this here as well, like some of you might like to see these. These are original C&O playing cards. These things are really neat. I think these are from the 50s. But you see, there's Chessie, and there's Peak, or Chessie's old man. And I love these. Joker cards. Whoops, because they have C&O's logo on it instead of a Joker. Would you make an episode where your character of choice? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I like these cards though. I'm trying to keep them preserved. They came in this nice little case right here. The Bangor and Aroostook was a small railroad that served the state of Maine. Yeah, that's what I thought. And coastline, I meant to say shut up to Eddie, but my typing is ass tonight. What about an episode where it teaches people that not everything goes in their way? I mean, I don't know. I'll think about it. I mean, I already have episodes planned and stuff, but like I'll just have to see about how each one of them go and see which one I'm comfortable with doing in the long run. I'll go back into this. Let's see. Did someone mention Seaboard? Yeah, here, hold on a minute. Take a drink. Did someone mention Seaboard? Yeah. And start screaming here. Just shut up, please. I'm trying to sleep. Thurman. I should do more with Thurman as a character. What should I play? Yeah, this is an unmodded 3DS, so all these I actually bought and downloaded on this thing before the 3DS store closed. Hey, Virginia Rail Productions. Nice to see you again. Neil. I'm also trying to take a nap. What should I play? Would you want me to help you with North Valley episode ideas if you want? I mean, I already got a good majority of it planned out. Insert Dale. Ah, there you large feller. You want some beer? I'll open up Tomodachi Life. And you guys can see my Tomodachi Life island. Let me center the camera here. Dale Gribble. Yep. Where are you playing, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I'm just opening up Tomodachi Life. So, I don't know, I just kind of feel like... I don't know, I started this live stream because I wanted to talk. Good grief. All these fights and crap. What's up with her? Me and Damon actually talked about if Dale was all his BNSF train with beers. Yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. What's up?
I'm sick of fighting. I want to get along with Desire again.
Go ahead. Fighting is not allowed. Roblox is just getting worse. When have they not been a crap show? Charlie Brown gets annoyed by Dale. Honestly, if Charlie Brown met Dale, he probably want to be friends with him.
I'm sorry.
At least the way I see it.
Can we make up? Sure.
Imagine Eddie met Dale. If Eddie met Dale, let's see. Hi there, you big black licorice looking thing. You want some beer? What did you just call me? I'll have you know I'm Seaboard, thank you very much. What's that? Your boar seed? What's boar seed? Or something like that.
We should throw a big party next time a new resident moves into the building.
Tail meets Craig. Alright, you goobers, what are y'all fighting about?
Thank you very much.
Whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Has something to do with Age Verify coming in 2026. Whatever, I mean, I don't like focusing on that kind of stuff right now. So, fight over a teddy bear.
I'm so upset. Please help me calm down first.
I like doing that. We'll come back to this in just a second. I'm gonna do something right here. Glad I don't upload anymore. Imagine if Eddie did a roast battle, but he ended up losing. I mean, he's Eddie. He's probably gonna lose anything like that. Eddie looks like licorice. Bill Jensen, Chris Griffin joke. Bill Jensen. Haven't heard about him being mentioned in a while. I mean, here's my TV setup. And there's the Giamino train set that Joseph actually got me from last year, actually. You can see my Seaboard Coastline, my Amtrak sign right there on the left. Eddie looks like that one strict daddy. What one strict daddy? Let's see here. I have something. And rolls eyes at Eddie. Sick setup, yeah. And like I said, I collect retro. I do retro gaming too, especially like Game Boy and stuff. I like doing that. I had something to show, but I forgot. Dang it. Whatever, it'll probably come back to me in a little bit. We're in Tomodachi fighting. Alright, whatever. Oh great, I didn't forgive. Do you live in an apartment? No, I don't. I live in a house. Right, at least right now, I live in a house. Just take my last cheese stick. Jeez! Fighting about what? The best heritage? Nah, Eddie's so sassy today, he needs to go to anger management class. That was a long-running joke when, when I first came up with the Eddie in my old train series, that he needed to go to anger management. Reminds me of that cheese stick song Alan Smith sang in one of his videos. I honestly don't mind Eddie that much. I like Seaboard Coastline. I mean, it's not that I hate Seaboard. I love Seaboard. Just Eddie's just Eddie. In regards to vintage stuff, I like old movies and on VHS. I mean, I have some VHS tapes in there. You can't really see them, but I have some VHS tapes. Eddie X at One Train. Why is this dream wholesome? I don't know. Okay. Fail. Freudian Land, Coastline, LNN, other Family Lines roads more. I mean, the Family Lines was cool. I mean, I like the Family Lines. Don't tell Eddie I'm getting a CSX Heritage unit for Christmas. I mean, not like Eddie's going to care anyways, unless it's Seaboard. Even then, he's going to hate the Seaboard Heritage because it's GE. That's just the Seaboard man for you. There we go. Grab a drink here. Eddie hates Sean for mocking his paint scheme. Yeah, exactly. What would be one thing to get Eddie happy? Seaboard. Anything that's Seaboard related, it's going to make Eddie happy. And even then, that's a big if he will get happy or not. He's probably going to still be yelling and screaming because he's Eddie. But, oh well. Check my computer real quick. Ugh. Just a second, y'all. I'm checking something right here. Eddie gets Chessie for Christmas. You can imagine. Just a minute, y'all. Just taking care of something right here. Might actually rail fan near that like coastline bridge if I get a chance to when I go to Richmond. Imagine. Okay. Sorry about that. Just had to check something. How many of y'all actually remembered, what was I gonna say? Dang it. Manure, I hate manure. Wait, who's talking about manure? Ugh. Oh, I love this. If y'all don't know, this game is Tomodachi Life. This fan is something you can give your Miis. That right there, yeah. What she just said. All your fans are belong to me. That's a goated reference to goated reference to like one of the oldest memes on the internet from like 2001 or something like that. What year was I born in? 2004. You're 1 year older than me, yeah. 2004. I miss Tomodachi. Well, if you find another 3DS, you can probably hack it and get Tomodachi on it. It's like a big thing with 3DS anymore, is that people will find a 3DS and mod it. This 3DS is unmodded, so isn't there another one coming out soon? Yeah, Tomodachi Life Living a Dream. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, but this 3DS is unmodded. I do have a 3DS that is modded, and I'll actually show it here in just a second. So reborn 12 days later. Yep. Opinions on Sonic the Hedgehog. I like Sonic. I don't really enjoy the Sonic games as much, but I like Sonic as a character. I joked about Eddie getting manure for Christmas, and he says I hate manure from Biff, like Biff from Back to the Future. Oh, I want some beer. Dale wouldn't fart. He just rip out a loud burp. Someone we know. Grab this thing right here. Dale, stop drinking all the beer. Games I like Mario more, but I like Sonic TV shows more. Yeah, but this is the 3DS I have right here that's modded. I'll show it here, and I'll show it off more here in just a second. Wow, that's pretty sad. If a locomotive could fart, it would either be Neil or Jackson. Real. Distant Daddy. Can you shut up? I'm trying to take a nap. No. I like Pokemon and Mario more than Sonic. What if Mater from North Valley met Mater from Cars? Good question. I'm not sure, honestly. Remember voicing Thurman once. Yeah, I may have you do a Thurman again for an upcoming project. I just gotta see. Because I'm trying to flesh out the characters more than I'm trying to flesh out the characters more. My humor's so messed up. I mean, we all have broken humor. We're all autistic here. I couldn't come to CSX Sanity Train this year because I had a birthday party to attend. Maybe next year, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to chase a CSX Sanity Train next year because this year, I mean, it was fun, but it was really tough. Plus, I had a screaming match with a boomer rail fan just because my car was in the shot of somebody. And that guy was literally demanding me to move my car into a big puddle of mud. And I outright told that guy, I said, if my car gets stuck, you're paying for it. But my car didn't get stuck, so that's good. Here, I'm going to close this again. Wee! Bleh. Anyways, here's my modded 3DS right here. This is a new 3DS XL, so it's got the extra circle pad here. This one actually just created a custom background for this morning, actually. Probably shouldn't play that, it's copyrighted. But this is the modded one. I had my girlfriend's brother mod this for me, and he put all this on here. I can play one of these, honestly. Maybe. What should we play? Genuinely was expecting Seaboard Man as your custom background. Imagine. I mean, I could make a Seaboard Man background if I wanted to. Hey, sweetheart. Hope you're doing okay. I've been thinking about chasing the CSX Clinchfield Santa train next year. If you want to, go for it, but I don't think I'm going to bother doing it next year. And the song that plays in Eddie's theme. Yeah, again, I mean, if I wanted to, I can make a Seaboard Man background theme for the 3DS if I wanted to. This is one I just made myself this morning as a test. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, that's good. I hope you're doing better, though. What should I play? I feel like playing something. That's Virginia Railfans Free. Virginia Railfans is so weird. There's a guy I know, not saying his name, but he stole the number board 8100. Dang. Times are tough right now. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really bored, so I decided to do a kind of a chill live stream. Didn't he also steal Chris? Play Tomodachi Life? I mean, I was just on it. I'll probably get back on it soon. I only have the demo for Tomodachi Life on this one. I could probably hack it onto this one, though, if I wanted to. I just need to find it, though. Should I play Mario 3D Land? What do y'all think? Should I play Mario 3D Land? Or actually, no. I don't know. I feel like playing something so y'all don't get bored. Okay, let's do it. Mario 3D Land. How the Seaboard Man Stole Christmas. Da 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 da. Yeah yeah yeah. No. I completed 3D Land before, but I guess I can start a new save file for it. How Kraken Stole Christmas. Actually, I do have a story for that. How Kraken Stole Christmas. Santa Claus came to his crib one day and he thought Santa Claus was someone trying to rob him, so he shot Santa Claus. That's the story with Krakens and Christmas. He just shot Santa Claus, and then he became Santa Claus and he hated it. Oh no, the princess gets kidnapped. The Toads. Let's go. Can one of the Toads sing My Way? Do you have a 3D printer? No, I don't, but my friend at the Siren Shop does. Oh, I wish I had a 3D printer. I was talking this to Abby the other night. Like, I want to get a 3D printer just so I can 3D print my own Christmas decorations. If I had to deal with PG and kidnap so many times, I would have eventually crashed out on her. Real. I mean, imagine. BRB, okay. Give me that. Fun fact, Nintendo purposely designed this game to where you had to play it in a 3D mode. But of course, since the 3D effect gave people headaches, you know, nobody really used it that much. Furry mode activated. Yes, I see you, gooner. You suck. I'm just kidding. Me and my siblings played 3D Land on our 2DS without 3D effect because we literally couldn't. Yeah. That's just something about Mario 3D Land, is that it was designed, or it was coded to where you had to play it in a 3D effect, but nobody used that. And even then, it's kind of easy to kind of work around that anyways. We love 3D Land, one of the best 3DS games. Yeah, it really is. Anyone play 3D World? Yes, I played 3D World when I had my Wii U. Well, I still have my Wii U. I'm just missing stuff for it. I don't know why people shit on 3D Land and 3DS games in general. It's more the Wii U that got this shit, honestly. What do you listen to besides the Beatles? Wesley Willis. Since you like Mario, have you seen Nintendo Land at Epic Universe? I have not, actually. At least not yet. I hope to soon. I freaking love 3D World. Played through on my Switch, yeah. I want to have 3D World again. I mean, I don't have it on my Switch yet. But I had it on my Wii U when I still had my Wii U. Well, I still have... Well, actually, I still have... I've been considering doing a cover of I Need You by the Beatles. I mean, I can sing that. I do have a Beatles shirt in my closet. That's cool. It was more to... But yeah. Secretly a metalhead. Yeah, but it was more the Wii U that got the... It was more the Wii U that got the shit than the 3DS. Probably because the Wii U... You know, the Wii U was considered a failure anyways. And that's why majority of the Wii U games got ported onto the Switch. Because the Nintendo considered Wii U a flop. Turn that down. Original Wii for the win. I mean, there you go. I have two of them. What's your favorite Beatles song? Mine's Here Comes the Sun. Mine is Ticket to Ride. Actually, we were talking about the Wii U. Here's my Wii U, right here. I still have it. It's just a console though. I lost a gamepad for it. I don't have the power cable for it, so it kind of doesn't do anything right now. Haven't used it in a really long time. Alright, back to this. My favorite Beatles song is With a Little Help from My Friends, so that's a good one. Hey Jude, Solar Sand Air, and Yellow Submarine. Good choices. I like Get Back. Oh, cool star. Gimme. Can Lenny sing Back to the USSR? Well, if Lenny sings, all you're gonna hear is, duh. Flew in through Miami Beach, BUAC. Didn't get to bed last night, my comrade. Alright, get out of my way. Give me that star coin. Whoops. Fail. I think 3D Land uses the same engine that Galaxy was made on. At least that's the way I noticed it. If you had to give Mater a number in North Valley, what would it be? I don't know. I've been thinking Mater could have a number, but at the same time, you know, I kind of like the way he is now. He's just numberless. Based Comrade Lenny. Remember, comrades. You always put your trust in Comrade Krakens. He is father. Mario OST background music is so goated. Yeah, that's actually from my Switch 2. You're listening to my Switch 2. I have Mario Kart World going on right now. I have Mario Kart World on. I just have it on, just listen to background music. Here's your character. I just thought of that idea. Yeah. And fun fact, another random fact, Lenny is the stepbrother to Abby in the series at least. Well, that's cool, yeah. Lenny's one of my favorite characters. In Casa Grande, there's a grain silo that uses a 65 tonner. Allegedly, it's number 46, but it's not visible. Huh. Yeah, I don't care about Street Pass right now. My favorite's probably Lenny, Seaworman, Wade, and Eggy. Other favorites mine are Hard Day's Night, I Need You, Ticket to Ride, Strawberry Fields, and Hey Jude. Yeah, those are good ones. Honestly, since I'm streaming on my phone, I can play music for you guys if I wanted to. I didn't say my character because I'm not egotistical. I still added you anyways because I felt like it. And you're Lenny's stepsister, so what can I say? Hey, cool. Mystery box. Crap. Was that it? Oh, whatever. Should see a comic I made of Wade the other day. Oh, yeah, that's right. Why is Abby's number 6775? I picked that one because that one was actually one that me and her actually caught together in Gainesville. Well, except it was NS6309. It's SD40E now. I'm making dinner for everyone while half watching you stream. Okay. But yeah, I chose to make her 6775 because we caught NS6309 together, and 6309 was 6775. At least I think it's 6309. Or it's either 6309 or 6336. I forgot. It's one of the two. It had a pretty nice sounding K5LA as well. Out of my way. I think it's a beautiful tribute. Yeah. I hate platforming sessions like this. Yeah, if y'all really want to, I can grab the guitar down. Predicted a 6-7 me with North Valley short line train number. Oh, Lord have mercy. Sent you the comic on Discord. And I can play... Is your guitar a Gibson? No, I don't have a Gibson. Gibsons are painfully expensive. I'll show my guitars right here, actually. I have a Fender Stratocaster. That's my Epiphone EJ. That's my Taylor 12-string. It's my Guild 6-string Epiphone Casino. That's my Telecaster. It's my nylon string, my Fender Malibu, my Rickenbacker, and my Hofner. Okay. I don't play guitar, but hopefully banjo will suffice. Banjo's pretty good. I mean, I tried learning banjo a couple times. Do you guys want to hear some live North Valley music? I have a Taylor. Oh, that's cool. A whole guitar shop in his room. Yeah, some of those guitars were hand-me-downs, but others were ones I paid for myself. So, hell yeah. Real. Okay, when I complete this level and grab my guitar down, which North Valley song should I play? Nah, whatever. Whichever one you want. My sister and father also have a guitar collection. I want to learn the drums one day. I used to play drums. I could probably give you a couple pointers. Whee! Do you have the Seawar Man theme? Or the theme for Seawar Man? Yes, I do. It's a theme, Play Billy's Roadhouse or whatever, I think it's called. I could. I'll try. Do you listen to Ozzy Osbourne? Sometimes. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I mean, that's not the only song I know from Ozzy. Like, I know some others. Rip King, yeah. At least he went out doing what he liked best. Do you like the band Kiss? Kiss is okay. Do you like The Offspring? I've heard of them, but I can't say I've listened to them actively. I think you like Black Sabbath. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like Black Sabbath. I listen to a couple of Black Sabbath stuff. I am Iron Man. Get out of my way. Oof, my back is itchy. Whoops. Whee! Avengers Iron Man goes here. Black Sabbath is good. Yeah. Should I cover all the songs in Help? If you want to, Help is some pretty easy songs. Tom Petty, The Beatles, Fleetwood Mac, Aerosmith, Tears for Fears. Aerosmith, I like Aerosmith. My father's a huge fan of Kiss. He met the stars of the band. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, y'all have a Kiss pinball machine. That's sick. Alright, I'm gonna pause there for now. We'll come back to this later. I have a playlist of stuff and oh yeah. Alright, we'll come back to this. Steely Dan. I've heard of Steely Dan. Alright. I'll grab my guitar down. Someone said to play the Billy's theme. I'll try doing that. It's better when you know I have Joe, because Joe played the piano lick for that song. And as for someone also asked about Seawar Man's theme, play Eddie's theme. sometimes it's hard to nail. Hold on. You can listen to the full songs on my music channel. I need to put out the new versions of the songs I made though, so and y'all can listen to those. That's Mr. McGuire, why'd you not put keyboard hoppers on my train today? I love that text-speech voice. I don't know why that fits Eddie so well. Talk about Seaboard. Yeah, once again, I want to make it clear I had absolutely no part in the editing of that or making of that. So, do you have a capo? Yeah, right here. I keep a lot of things on my work table here. This is what I call this my work table. I thought it would be funny to make it. It was really well made. I'll give you that. That was all me. Yeah. Okay. Let me stretch my legs here for a bit because I've been sitting crisscross for about an hour. Animating the Makai invasion now. Oh. Do you have a ukulele? Yes, I do. Man, bullets are hard to animate. Go invoke where it's called Nerd. Yeah. Yeah, I found that out. Mr. McGuire. I keep saying this. My favorite line from that my favorite set of lines from that special was, "Beers for losers, beers for winners. Winners are the ugliest engines because you're not a CND competition." I don't know why I love that line so much. It's so funny. Let's go back to. I know how to play "Looking Out for You" by Joy again on ukulele. Yeah, I mean, I have my ukulele somewhere. I don't think I took it out of my car yet. It took over a year due to procrastination, also working on other stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, at least it paid off in the end. Let's go back to gambling with Luigi. Play Eddie's theme on the ukulele. I don't have my ukulele with me at the moment. It's somewhere. It's probably still in my car, honestly. Let's go back to gambling Luigi. We're going on a Luigi hunt. It's probably my favorite SMG4 video. Anna challenged Lenny to a fight and she quickly came to regret it. I would love to see that as like a short. Obey a Ouija. Can you make that contest for an MVS cameo? I could. Eddie acts like Bill Jensen. Game of Luigi, that was my childhood. Yeah. I'm gonna play picture poker with him again. This is my favorite game to play, picture poker. Ooh, that's a good starting hand. Can we make that a full house? Yes! Yes! Ooh. Full house. Wish I could use Eddie more if I couldn't fit him in. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you can come up with something in the future. That's if you want to. Cute stylus. Yeah, this stylus I got quite a while ago. Used Lenny, yeah. For Gloria Motherland. I'm making that Lenny's new catchphrase, for Gloria Motherland. Because that's something he definitely would say. For Gloria Motherland. Do you like Luke Combs? I never heard of Luke Combs. Celebrate. Yeah, junk. Crap. I blame Luigi for why I'm a card player now. Ooh, that is a good hand. And he carries Molotovs everywhere. Yeah, but realistically, don't Molotovs like shatter on impact? I think you would like his music. Maybe. Yes! Crap. Darn. This game's so funny because like it feels like sometimes Luigi's kind of cheating, but I don't know. Probably my favorite song besides Hurricane. Yeah, pro tip, if anyone who plays this minigame specifically, when you have a pair or something and you have, or something like this, always get rid of like the lowest tier cards because, you know, the Cloud and Mushroom are two of the lowest tier cards. But if you have a pair, keep that pair. Oh well. Here I am. Here I am, comrade. Rock you like Hurricane, comrade. Yes, 2 pair. Luigi, I swear, if you gave yourself 5 of a kind. Yes! Yes! Ooh. We're getting in our real parody, Grinch parody. I think I saw that, yeah. I swear there's a rock song in it. We already got 2 pair. Let's see if we can make that 3. Okay, never mind. Where'd you get the name for Lenny? Cheap. Anyways, where'd I get Lenny's name from? Thought of at random. Like, I remember, because, like, from the get-go when I made Lenny, when I made Lenny on the get-go, I always had the idea of just making, like, some, like, stereotypical Russian. Because, I don't know, I figured that'd be funny for his character. So, I think I got the name Lenny because I was thinking of the Lenny face meme at the time when I was making him. And I thought that Lenny sounded like a pseudo-Soviet-esque name. So I decided to just give him the name Lenny. I think I was originally going to call him Boris, but I decided Lenny would fit him more. Crap. Dang. Chicken nuggets are just delicious. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I honestly do not like chicken nuggets. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Boris, like you're grounded, Boris. Imagine. The chicken sandwich and a milkshake at Culver's. Ooh, 4 of a kind. Can we make that 5? Can we make it a 5 of a kind? Can we make it a 5 of a kind? Crap. But still 4 of a kind. Yes! I was about to say, if he gave himself 4 of a kind, I was going to scream. Yes! I was going to say, if he gave himself 4 of a kind, I was going to scream. Welcome back, Chartreuse. That's 2 pair. What's your opinion on cheese curds? Funny thing, I'm eating chicken nuggets right now. Crap. Sonic's grilled cheese, yeah. Screaming is forbidden. Yes, full house. Full house. Full house. Cheap. Watching Caillou gets grounded in 2025 is crazy. All your North Valley characters have unique styles to them because of their number. Thoughts on tater tots? I never really enjoyed tater tots, but they're okay. Yes, full house. Come on, full house, full house. Yes! Good grief. I was gonna say, if he gave himself another full house ahead of me, I'm gonna... Thoughts on quesadillas? I love cheese quesadillas. Love cheese quesadillas. Crap. I do eat Culver's every now and then. Better than McDonald's, in my opinion. I only get McDonald's if I like really feel like just wanting to just go somewhere just to get food real quick. What about shrimp quesadillas? I never ate shrimp, so I can't say. I hate Wendy's. Wendy's is okay. Yes. Chicken and beef quesadillas. I love cheese quesadillas. I don't know why I just do. Wendy's is garbage. Thoughts on steak? It's great till it hits your face when you're riding your bike. Oh, fine. Three of a kind. Wendy's is eh. Shrimp quesadillas are good. No doubt they might be. I just never ate shrimp. You should try them. I don't know. I kind of have a fear of how I eat. It's hard to explain. Crap. Oh, come on. Thoughts on KFC? I've never ate KFC. I got a joke for you. What is it? We're doing horrible so far. Don't care much for seafood. Yeah. Oh. How did Pinocchio find out he was made of wood? I don't know. I have eating problems like Henry and Thomas and Friends. Pfft. KFC mac and cheese is good. I never tried it. Yeah, admittedly, I have a kind of a bad eating problem where, like, I kind of have a fear of getting sick on something I never ate before. It's really hard to explain, though. KFC Famous Bowl is actually pretty good. Yeah, I hope I can overcome it, too, if I feel brave enough. I have acid reflux, so I'm afraid what I could eat. Yeah, I guess it's acid reflux. Full house. I hate tomatoes, that makes it feel better. Stop calling me a tomato! I don't know. Come on, don't be cheap. Oh, come on. That's cheap. I think he's cheating. God, you're giving me junk. Who's your favorite MMRS? Like character or episode? Character. Probably Barry. I like Barry. Yeah, and that tomato was kind of sour. I don't know why. It was a little sour. Excuse me. Favorite episode? I don't know. Let's play something else. I'd probably just say Barry as well. Bozo. Cracked open a cold one, yeah. Fun fact: cracking open a cold one was literally an episode that I helped Damon come up with when him and I were talking at like 2 in the morning once. $2 a.m. Yeah. That's AI generated. Crap. Who you calling bozo, butthead? Yeah, I'm calling you a bozo. I enjoy voicing John, yeah. Hey, butthead. Hey, butthead. I'll only eat tomatoes if I'm eating Bob the tomato. Oh yeah, the taco salad queso. My favorite MMRS character is Barry. I think a lot of people like Barry. And he sounds just like Jonathan again. It's Jonathan! Not Jomy Than! Not Johnny Than! It's not Jammy Than! It's Jonathan! If I cut a fresh tomato, it may taste a bit better. Yeah, maybe. It's Jonathan! Whoops. I enjoy voicing Bryce in GFRA. Yeah. I enjoy voicing Jeremy. If I cut a fresh lettuce, it'll probably taste better. Yeah. What about what? I remember from my Navy days when someone did that and what happened to them. They got shot. More like Jimmy Hall from the Hornet, A Dead of Night. Oh yeah, I remember Dead of Night. I actually partially based Bryce voice off Scar from The Lion King. Yeah. Jonathan, I didn't really give much thought. I just went, it's Jonathan! Jeremy and MVS, ooh, yummy tomato. Then Wade would be like, stop calling me a tomato! Yeah, and I got a different voice for Wade now, that being Cameron, or Trainboy 1522. Because unfortunately, I probably shouldn't mention it here. I don't voice in GFRA. Is someone here an exorcist? Jeremy bites Wade? How would he bite Wade? Barry has a new food for him. The pizzeria's bozo sticks. Wouldn't even would be a bozo stick. Alright, let's do... Whoops. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, so I'll be right back. Or another drink, because my drink is empty. Ugh. I'll be right back. There we go. Okay, I'm back. And I grabbed myself a drink and a bowl of french fries because I want to snack on some french fries. Alright, what did I miss on the chat? Cotton 4K for GTA 6. He gone for time. Old Man Krakens to steal stream. Y95. While you're paused, can you show everyone your ornament and Eddie? Oh, yeah. I gotta show you all this. The Christmas ornament that Chartreuse Real Fame made for me. I like this thing a lot. Here it is. Have a Seaboard Christmas. There's not enough Seaboard! This thing's so good. I love it. Big shout out to him for that. This is on this miniature Christmas tree that Abby gave me a long time ago. The Incredibles, but it's North Valley. The Seaboardables. He looks like Scrooge. Yeah, he made a Damon ornament of Barry as well, which is kind of funny. It's 7:59. Whatever. It was fun to make. I used popsicle sticks, glue, and paint. Yeah, he does actually. Ow. All right. Put this back on here. Jeremy to Eddie, have a Conrail Central Christmas Black Licorice Man. Insert crusty laugh. Okay. Got myself a drink. And let's keep playing. Let's do... Your ex-Conrail. You're cool. Have a CN engine went to Waycross, southeastern U.S. I mean, probably. What's with Brian? With what, Brian? Yeah. Okay, let's have a UPNS Christmas. UPNS merger reel. Are there any Toho games on there? I don't think I have Toho on here. I could probably find Toho somewhere. I'm gonna play this one. Angry Birds before Angry Birds. I mentioned that Eddie looked like Scrooge because he looked like he would say bah humbug. Can you make an MVS episode of Mr. McGuire? He dances on to TikTok. Imagine just Adam McGuire casually going to work and he just does a freaking TikTok dance just cause he wants to be hip with the new generation. If I was a character in GF4A, I think I'd be a CN engine, yeah. Crap. CN actually has its own trackage in the southern US, yeah, because they took over to Illinois Central. He does the Bully McGuire dance. Apple bottom G. Make it NS4198 ornament. Real. Alright, let's see. Let's do... CN engines can go on M602 and 603. I mean, if it's a train that's interchanged from CSX or from CN, then probably. Eddie dancing due to Seaboard. Excuse me. If ever somehow meet in person, maybe. Let's do this one. Mr. Edwards does TikTok dances. I pay to see that. No, it's funny. Excuse me. I'm gonna play this one. It's fine. I was confused why y'all mentioned Nicholas. People exposed him out for something. Yeah, I did. Imagine Kraken's dancing a Macarena. Ashley X Georgia. Pfft. Real. Actually, I'll give y'all a little bit of a little behind the scenes North Valley fact. When I first was coming up with the series, I originally had the idea to make Taylor and Ken gay, but I decided against that because I didn't know how I'd properly show that. And as I settled on them being BFFs instead because I felt like that would fit better for them. It's not that I have anything against gay people or anything. It's just I didn't know how to properly show that without it feeling like that's their entire personality. Because I feel like that's a big problem with gay characters in media. Is that they can't go a second without saying they're gay. Is that the Edwards entirety I see? You mean this? That's a Wheelock MT. Again, nothing against gay people. I'm just, you know, I just didn't know how to properly show it. Excuse me. God. My name was never Caleb. It was always Seth. That was hands down probably the stupidest thing in the original GFRA. How is Bryson Johnson still Christmas? No, I'm not blaming Sean for it. It's just like when Sean was originally doing GFRA, when Nicholas is still a part of it, Nicholas kind of forced it into his habits, and that made Sean do a lot of unnecessary changes. And it just really messed up a lot of continuity in the GFRA that I helped Sean initially build. And CSX 8116, which was originally me, suddenly became Seth because Nicholas didn't like my character in the original GFRA. I don't think I'll ever get over that, honestly, because that was just ridiculous. That was one of the leading things that led to me calling him out anyways. Thank God he's not in the reboot. Yeah, Sean completely kicked him off entirely, and I don't think Sean even talks to him anymore. I got tired of the fuel hogger comment, which is why I switched to 900. Oh yeah. I feel bad I didn't make Sean a Jeremy ornament when I met him in Japan. Well, I mean, I think Sean's still in Japan. He's been in Japan for a while. I don't know how long he's going to be there for. But maybe if you meet him there again, you probably could. Second gen K5HL, some Gevos have, yeah. Speaking of Japan, IE305 and he could, yeah. I realized later this month that Sean and Nicholas don't get along anymore and started bringing drama to my server and acting like I'm babysitter, not hating Sean, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, It's just a whole can of worms about Nicholas anymore. I mean, I hate to bring him up again, but it's just an entire can of worms, and it was just a massive crap show. It doesn't really help that Nicholas is really showing no effort in improving his behavior in the slightest anyways, so... But I have my reasons as to why I'm never going to friend him ever again. But just word of advice, VRP, you know, just make it clear that that you don't want to be the one involved in this crap show anyways. It's rather obvious to me that Nicholas wants every train series to be like Railsheim Valley due to him believing it's a gold standard, pretty much. And that's such a problem with that was such a problem with train series anyways, is that a lot of them copied Railsheim Valley, so... I'm here, SD70 Mac right here, how's it going? I like how he's making me an antagonist. I'm so excited to see myself. Yes, Nicholas going back to Nicholas casually going back to, like he's saying that he's changed, that next thing he changed back to his old self. Exactly. It's just a whole can of worms. This here's my boyfriend on, well, nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, like Nicholas adding Napoleon Dynamite just kind of shows that Nicholas is just casually going back to like how crap it was back in 2014 or 2016 when all these troll accounts came out and Nicholas started antagonizing them, and he's doing that again. Even though Nicholas said he's not going to bother with troll accounts anymore. He's literally bringing people to my channel, so I'm not complaining. Literally. Not hating Sean, just to point out. No, you're okay. Again, you know, just word of advice, you know, just make it abundantly clear that you don't want to be involved in this, which is a good call anyways, because it's just a whole can of worms in itself. I could sit here and talk about all day for why I would never go back to Nicholas, like, at all, but I'd rather not. It's a long story and one that I really don't want to get into. What NSL guns would you see yourselves as? Probably SD70, the standard cab SD70. Nicholas is feeding the troll by doing this, exactly. His wiki says you suspect you're a fan of Railsheim Valley, which is kind of funny in itself. I think Napoleon Dynamite himself said that he liked the old Railsheim Valley. Like he liked the old Railsheim Valley, which I can see why, but I personally don't like it at all. I haven't ever since I quit, ever since I left him anyways. Imagine Queso watched the Railsheim Valley. Oh god, if Queso watches Railsheim Valley, that'd be something. Hey, SD70 Mac right here. How's it going? I used to be a fan for what it is, but yeah. For me, either an Southern SD4 S2, a pure SD40E, or pure SD60E, or whatever. I did, yes, before I found out engines were based on real people. I regret doing some of my early videos. Or Moist Critical. Just Moist Critical. Imagine Moist Critical commenting on Rosenheim Valley. Like, honest to God. That'd be something to see. Sean's a good guy. I met him at Tower 26 with a friend of mine. Yeah. Sean right now is in Japan. He's been in Japan for a long time. Let's change topic, please. Yeah. Alright, what should we play now? I don't want to talk about Daniel right now. Met Sean twice at Tower 87. Kind of wish BNSF still had C40-8Ws. I think they still have a couple B40-8s on, but they're retired or in storage. At least I think they are. At least that's what Southern Plains Railfan said. David K. Who's David K? They're in deadlines, yeah. Elisha. Is that what it is? Elisha? That's nice to meet you. They have Dash 8s, it's still just more stored at Galveston. Yeah, and they're probably going to get scrapped soon, just like the Great Pumpkin did recently. Yeah, if y'all don't know, the BNSF Great Pumpkin, the SD60M painted orange, or executive orange, it got scrapped recently. And I was stored in, I think it was stored in, was it Fort Worth or Galveston? I forgot. Glad caught 537 before it was retired, yeah. Jack on a Z train, wonder what he would do. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. What a shame, that looked really cool. Yeah, I mean, I found someone posted a picture of its cab scrapped, and so that's how we confirmed it was scrapped. Kind of a shame. I forgot the channel, but he's doing more on he's joined the server, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but again, I don't want to talk about any more Railfan drama right now. Imagine Drake trying to go over 100 but realizes his limit's 78. He'll still try to push himself past the limit because, you know, that's just how Jack is. I was disappointed that they scrapped the Great Pumpkin. Have you guys seen a Minnesota commuter shutting down? No, I haven't. Wonder why. Does North Valley have a carnival? Well, the Plain County Fair, if you want to count that. Just a Great Pumpkin. Low ridership since COVID, yeah. Jack, slow down. Stop. Shut up, Biden. Stop being such a wuss. Oh, what was I going to say? Hold on. Can someone tell me, what was the Vomit Bonnet's number? 9647, was it? Was that the Vomit Bonnet, 9647? Or am I thinking something else? I know someone here knows, but what was the Vomit Bonnet's number? Heard they're planning to use ex-Southern Pacific for commuter rail. Yeah, AI sucks. Yeah. It's BNSF 9647, okay. Honestly, one thing I think BNSF should do is they should donate the 9647 and someone should cosmetically restore it as the Vomit Bonnet again. We used to have an interurban where he lived when I went down to Utah. Yeah. That jackass kidnapped me, and I'm sitting there acting like... yeah. BNSF should make a Make-A-Wish unit. BNSF Executive Mac. BNSF Mac is scrapped. As far as I'm aware, I don't know. I don't think any BNSF Macs got scrapped so far. But I'm saying, like, they should. I think 9647 is still around, but in storage right now. But I think BNSF should donate that unit, and they should cosmetically restore it as the Vomit Bonnet again. Stop scrapping stuff. Well, you can't exactly get a railroad to stop scrapping because, you know, well, you know, railroads need money, so they want money. The tracks are still there, but it's only served by occasional UP local. Most Macs got sent to LSRC. Oh, yeah. I think 9647 was also the first locomotive painted in a BNSF paint scheme. Yeah, the Vomit Bonnet. If North Valley had SD70 Mac, would they put them on freight service? I just know that the BNSF Golden Swoosh was the first one to hold the H3 paint scheme, but with the Golden Swoosh. Well, BNSF do heritage units. I'm surprised it didn't already. The irony is that the Jeeps and SD units outlived 2 generations of locomotives. Yeah. Freight service can be anything. Well, North Valley mainly handles coal and wood chips, so maybe one of those two. Well, Linus would say there he is. BNSF made CWM rebuilds. Imagine. I'm surprised. Again, I'm surprised they didn't. Mapleton acquires the SD80 Mac from NS for CSX. Oh, yeah. MBS does have manifest? Yeah, they do. They get manifest from CSX. Or general merchandise, whatever you want to call it. I'm shocked they haven't, but then again, crazier shit happens, like CSX 1827. Because BNSF is private, it's not like CSX, UP, and NS. Yeah. I thought they were going to do heritage units in September, or at least something. Yeah, I'm still surprised BNSF never did heritage units. But, oh well. They can do what they want. NS needs to have a Make-A-Wish unit. Nah, NS is not going to do a Make-A-Wish unit, like, at all. Because you know NS, it's NS. Imagine a War Bonnet painted C4. Imagine a BN Heritage unit or a Santa Fe. I can definitely see a Santa Fe Heritage unit having a War Bonnet paint and a BN Heritage unit just being the Cascade Green. Or a Frisco Heritage unit or a Great Northern Heritage unit being the Big Sky Blue scheme. It'll probably take like 100 years to do it. Alright. I'm stretching out my legs a bit because I've been sitting crisscross for a while and we're kind of locked up. Cascade Green SD78. Actually, that would look actually pretty sick, honestly. Or an executive painted ace. Also want to see a CB&Q Heritage unit as well. Oh yeah, the Burlington route. But what paint do you think the CB&Q Heritage would wear? Would it wear the red paint or would it wear the way the Zephyrs paint? Or Blue Bonnet Ace ACW, yeah. SD Aces are kind of intimidating. While Max are more innocent and calming. Well, debatable. Spokane, Portland, Seattle, yeah. Silver, preferably. I don't think that's gonna happen, yeah. But, yeah. Blue Bonnet SD78s, but, it's fun to imagine. But I just more see BNSF using the War Bonnet paint if they were to make another if they were to make an actual Santa Fe Heritage unit. They'd probably slap it on like a Gevo or something. Alright. Check something here. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I think I may do more streams like this where I just want to chat and play around on my DS and stuff. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'm gonna take care of something else. Anyway, off topic, K5LA is returning as Canadian passenger. Like, yeah, oh yeah. It's 44 AC, yeah. Yeah, alright. I'm Land Coast Rail Fanner. Have a nice night, y'all.